This tutorial is about two things: how to find the number of atoms you have in a particular amount of substance, or how to find the amount given the number of atoms that you have. Moles, or amount of substance, is converted to the number of atoms, the number of molecules, or the number of formula units by multiplying by Avogadro's number. That's 6.02 by 10 to the 23. If you have the number of the atoms, molecules, or formula units, and you want moles, then you need to divide by Avogadro's number. Again, that's 6.02 by 10 to the 23. Let's take a look at an example of this. The question states, how many atoms are in 2.5 moles of iron? So if we look at our conversion chart, we have moles and we want number of atoms. We're going to multiply by Avogadro's number. Going back to the question then, we're going to take our 2.5 moles and we're going to multiply by 6.02 by 10 to the 23. This will give us how many atoms are in that 2.5 moles. In this example, we were looking at iron, which consists of just atoms of iron. So what happens when we have another question where we're not looking at a particular element? For example, how many sodium atoms are in 1.3 moles of sodium sulfate? We have moles, we want to know how many sodium atoms are there. So we're going to take our moles and multiply by Avogadro's number. So we have 1.3 times 6.02 by 10 to the 23. Now this gets us the number of molecules, or if you like, formula units of sodium sulfate, because we have 1.3 moles of sodium sulfate. Now if you think about that, sodium sulfate doesn't just contain one sodium. It has two. The formula for sodium sulfate is Na2SO4. So that means that in each molecule there's two sodium atoms. So we've got the number of molecules of sodium sulfate. We need to multiply that by 2 in order to get the number of sodium atoms. Let's look at another example. This time we're going backwards. We know the number of molecules of carbon dioxide and we want to know how many moles that is. So looking at our conversion, we're on the right side, we want to get back to the left side, we need to divide by Avogadro's number. So we're going to take our 5.173 by 10 to the 23 molecules of carbon dioxide and we're going to divide this by Avogadro's number, 6.02 by 10 to the 23. And this then gives us the number of moles of carbon dioxide that we have. So all you have to remember then is if you've got moles and you want number, you multiply by Avogadro's number. If you've got the number and you want the moles, you divide by Avogadro's number.